It's time to wake up, warriors.
Today we're going to ADHD, a topic you may not know a lot about, so keep watching to find out how it can affect daily lives.
This weekend, the Penn Trafford High School hosted an all-day band event. Stay tuned for more.
All this and more on today's episode of Wake Up Warriors.
It's me, Mario! Oh!
Good morning, PT, and welcome to today's edition of Wake Up Warriors. We're so glad you're joining us this morning. Today is Monday, March 10th. Happy Mario Day, PT. We've got a lot to cover, so let's get started. It's me, Maddie Longo.
And it's me, Allison Pallone.
Today we're going to take a closer look at ADHD, something that affects more people in the community than you might have thought. We'll get to see how it impacts daily life, how it's diagnosed, and options available for the people who struggle with it.
So ADHD is considered to be a neurodevelopmental disorder. The prefrontal cortex of the brain isn't quite doing what it needs to do. The executive functions, planning, time management, organizing, emotional regulation, things of that nature, aren't quite clicking the way that they need to.
So some skills that are useful to students with ADHD, the number one thing that comes to mind is fidgets. Fidgets are everywhere nowadays. There's fidget spinners, there's cubes, there's click buttons. Students with ADHD have trouble sitting still. You might see their legs bouncing, you might see them twisting with their hands, and that causes them to not be able to focus on the task at hand. So if we actually give them something tangible to hold, we actually are able to increase their focus levels and make that ADHD subside.
Distractibility, impulsivity, and hyperactivity. Now, not all individuals who have ADHD have all three. Some may be more prone toward distractibility without the hyperactivity aspect. Some may have a combined type, which is struggling with all three. Diagnosing ADHD is a complex process. As a psychologist, we take a look at a lot of different things. We put a lot of weight in what we're told. There's testing that we do. The testing is sensitive to distractibility, so we'll pick up issues that way.
How can you manage everything going on in your mind all at once? Wow, it can be very, very overwhelming for anybody having thoughts and feelings and maybe future events just running through their head full speed, right? For a person with ADHD, it may be even more overwhelming and may cause them to shut down.
We want to remove distractions, making sure that the individual has an organized workspace. Medications are, unequivocally very helpful. They tend to have a positive impact.
Counseling helps students with ADHD by teaching them these skills. A lot of times students will come to me and they are saying, I think I have ADHD or I've been diagnosed with ADHD. What do I do? I need the world around me to change. But you actually have the most control over how the world is going to interact with you.
It's rather common compared to other, comparable mental issues. 1 in 9 are diagnosed, so a relatively common condition. And so with that, we want to make sure that people are treated appropriately.
This has been Maddie Longo reporting for PT TV.
Attention students, due to the increase of hacked email accounts, tech will be forcing a Google password change to your account. Today, when the policy hits your account, you will be asked to change your password when you log in. The password requirements will be a minimum of 8 characters, 1 special character, and 1 number. Make your password memorable, but unique phrases work best as they will be longer than just a word. Thank you.
The SAD Club came up with a special High Five event to create a better community for the students of Penn Trafford High School. This will occur later this month on March 28th. We sent out reporters to find out what this event entails.
So on March 28th, students will see SAB members with a high five shirt on. We would want students who have the courage to high five any SAB member they see. So then you'll be entered into a raffle to win a Chick-fil-A gift card, a Cold Stone Creamery gift card, and a night out at 814 Lanes.
This Saturday, the PT percussion and color guard teams performed at the band event hosted here at the high school. We spoke to percussion and color guard members to find more about this event.
So today we're hosting an indoor competition through TIA, Tournament Indoor Association, where we have a bunch of different percussion and color guard groups to perform. Today I believe there are only 2 percussion groups, one marching and then us, we are stationary. And then we have a bunch of color guard groups. For Penn Trafford, we have Penn Trafford High School, Penn Trafford Middle School, and Penn Trafford Elementary.
So we started our day off at Trafford Middle. We rehearsed for 2 hours to get ready for the show. And then we came here. It's just a fun time, like getting ready, and then obviously we lock in to perform. We have a good time all around, so.
The Cash Dash is always hiring. If you're interested in finances or just generally good in math, then you should definitely consider applying. Here's Senior Kendall Francis with more information.
So the Cash Dash is looking for any willing freshmen, sophomores, and juniors who would like to work within it. We're looking for anyone who wants to major in finances or just is really good at math. And if you would like to get the job opportunity, just walk into the Cash Dash or go to the guidance counselor to get the application. The Cash Dash is a really good opportunity for you to save money. We do a lot of challenges all around the school year, so follow us at Warrior Cash Dash on our Instagram.
The Fashion 2 students learned how to take body measurements. This skill is very useful with prom coming around. They can use these measurements to be able to find a suit or a dress to fit them perfectly. Here's Mrs. Donowski informing you on what else you can use this for.
Fashion 2, we are learning today how to take body measurements for the fashion industry. So with these skills, they can use them to fit others for clothing, to follow patterns, to create their own clothing. And then anytime they want to order clothing, purchase clothing, or help others, and we're doing it as a stylist position, how you can help your client, they need to know the measurements to get a proper fit in their clothing. It's an important skill to have whenever you're constructing clothing, styling clothing, or restructuring clothing. So if you have a prom dress and you want it taken in, the tailor, the seamstress, is going to have to measure and know what to alter the fabric to.
Last night in sports, the Penn Trafford boys and girls basketball teams competed this past weekend in the PIAA 5A state playoffs, where both teams sadly fell short. Congratulations to both teams on a great 2024-2025 season.
Tonight in sports, the boys tennis team starts off their season welcoming the Pittsburgh Central Catholic Vikings for a 3:30 match. Good luck to our Warriors tonight.
And that concludes today's broadcast of Wake Up Warriors. We now invite you to stand for the Pledge of the Flag. Thank you for tuning in. This has been Maddie Longo
And Allison Pallone.
Happy
Mario
Day,
Day, PT.